नमस्कार। अभिवादन स्वीकार कीजिए सेफ्टी सेवक प्रतीश कुमार खरे का। As you know that time to time I am preparing videos and podcast, and it is available on the YouTubes and the various social platform. So under the banner of the industrial safety, today I am going to discuss about housekeeping. Plant housekeeping program is intended to promote order and cleanliness throughout the organization. It helps in eliminating accidents and the fire hazards, conservation of space, time, material and effort, and improvement of employees' morale. Housekeeping signifies not only cleanliness but a place for everything and everything in its place. A place is clean when things are around or in their proper place, properly arranged, and in satisfactory condition. There is definite relationship between the number of accidents and the housekeeping conditions in any industry. Orderly arrangement and not only conducive to good accident record, I should say the accident prevention program. The housekeeping is very much helpful for the accident prevention program. This prevention program also represents competent management, efficient workmanship, and better place for work. If you want to work in those industries where the cleanliness is not there and there is no arrangement for the industrial safety aspects, and regularly the accidents are happening, and naturally that you will fed up and you will try to move from that. So for that purpose, the housekeeping is playing the very vital role for the accident prevention program. Need for housekeeping. Why the housekeeping is required? Factory by laws lay down minimum standard of cleanliness, proper disposal of wastes and effluents, disposal of gases, vapors and fumes. Emphasize on the good housekeeping would be governed by the nature of industry and the products. We are aware of the need of the cleanliness in good processing, pharmaceuticals, and their allied industries. If you are moving inside the plant area, there will be the tripping on the loose objects, hazard may be there. Floors, stairs, and platform loose objects, you will see that it has been not removed in the proper manner. There may be the falling object from the height and the slip on the weight or the greasy floor. These things we are observing, and these are the quite, and in these creating the problem for a large percentage of the accident. And due to these reasons, which are indicative and which is the indicative for a bad housekeeping conditions. The high standards of housekeeping are basic elements of fire prevention. A number of fires start in rubbish or in oil-soaked racks. Presence of the unnecessary flammable or the combustible material help in spreading fire. So these are some examples of the bad housekeeping. The dust and the fumes affect the employee health, efficiency, and also form fire and the explosion hazard. So we have to be aware, and what we have to do for that else of ample width, sufficient working space, enough storage space, plant layout, and the material flow, good ventilation and lighting, proper placement of the personal services. By that we can improve that housekeeping of that area. For this purpose, consideration of the various factors is necessary. For example, the kind of material, the quantities required, the method of the storage and transportation must be taken into consideration. For storage purpose, due consideration has to be paid to the strength of the support, location, type, and height of the piles, means of storage articles, kind of the material aid, and will be used for the handling and the manual handling, material handling. That topic is different, but try that maximum this. Material handling has to be manual handling has to be avoided, that we have to go for the automation, and sufficient natural or the artificial mean of the ventilation should be provided. Removal of the contaminants and their source is necessary. Dust and fumes should be removed by a suitable exhaust system. And okay, that as per the engineering point of view, that when you are designing any plant or layout are being taken care that to prevent of the accident, but during the process there something changes maybe there, and that may be the cause of bad housekeeping, sorry. The each individual should be responsible for the maintaining cleanliness in his work area. The time should be set aside for housekeeping. Necessary housekeeping equipment should be available. Each worker should clean his machine and equipment at the end of the shift and keep them reasonably clean while working. He should put scrap and trashes uh, in that bins. He should keep floors and aisles free, and should properly stack and they store the material, the what he is using. And in general, it is being told now that changes are there. This is the year 2025. Mental changes also there. Otherwise, earlier days we have faced all the things are being told. Oh, this worker has created the problem. They are not listening us, and what we are providing all the things, all the documents are available, even everything is available, but how, I don't know why the accidents are taking place. But for the accident prevention program, all the effort has to be from all the corners, from the worker side, from the engineer side, from the supervisor side, from the management side also. Management is main figure for the accident prevention. Who is meeting with accident? The performer is meeting with accident. The management has to play the main role for the accident prevention, and housekeeping is the very essential element for the accident prevention. So, what I want to say, management must accept the responsibility not only for a planning but also enforcing the measures decided upon for good housekeeping. Necessary facilities and equipment should be provided. Floors and buildings should be kept in proper condition. Proper storage arrangement for the raw materials, etc., should be made available. Management must obtain the cooperation of all employees in housekeeping. That is the very essential part. And if we are getting the cooperation from the employees, particularly for the housekeeping, no doubt accident prevention program will run smoothly. And as you know, the injury to a valued worker can be very expensive. When production is needed and one accident, you are in the full bloom of the production, and suddenly one accident happened, and serious accident happened. Everything will stop. This is the loss. Accident is nothing. Accident is a loss. For that purpose, I am, with my experience and what I have discussed, with this, I will request all the designated person of the industry or the organization should play the essential role. Don't depend upon some group you have given the responsibility and depending on them and saying that they have not done. For accident prevention program, everybody is responsible. And in industry, uh, what is the role of the engineers, supervisors, workers, and the managers, or should say chief engineers, or the works manager, or who may be designated as per the uh, system of the organization? You are responsible for the accident prevention, and if you want to prevent the accident in the orderly manner or the properly manner, you have to maintain the housekeeping. Here I'm remembering one example. Generally, when I was delivering the lecture, I was quoting regularly. The housewives are maintaining good housekeeping in the house, correct? Then why we are working? I Nowadays there is no problem. The men, women, everybody is working in the industry. So my question is that the way you are maintaining the housekeeping in your house, uh, you can't maintain the housekeeping in the working area. If you are having this type nature, the way we are maintaining our house, our home, the same way our working area has to be maintained. With these motives, I am requesting, please share this podcast with others also. If somebody has benefited with this video or podcast, my effort is 100%. I will say that I have achieved my goal. So if you want to achieve your goal of the accident prevention program, please start maintaining good housekeeping. Thank you, and I will see you in the next podcast. But remember, nowadays, news for the corona has started, so you start using the cleanliness, wash your hand, use the mask. Thank you. Jai Hind.